Okay, back with more Deus Ex. Had a mild false start there. You didn't really miss anything. I jumped down this pipe, which I'm going to jump down again here. And, like, open one thing. But I'm excited to play more of this. And we were talking about how this seems like the area that I got into via sequence breaking yesterday. But that it looks like it didn't actually... I didn't, like, make any significant progress, or I couldn't have gotten very deep in here by sequence breaking.
There is a device in here called a universal constructor. It is one of the only two devices in the world capable of producing the nanomechanical virus.
Daedalus does sound crunchy, but that's in-game.
I require you to destroy it. Use the code 525.
That's as far as I got.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in Revel 2 lab. If you find it, I can upload the data I need through your info link.
I had just come down this little ramp before we saw the camera. Which maybe I can just gep gun here. It does play aggro music. Okay, looks like that was fine. What I want to do is find a way to get there. Let me see, can I press the button and then like run over it? Because that would be really funny. It's pretty cool. OSHA violation.
The system we're looking for is in the laboratory up ahead.
Like that. I might just be able to jump over it straight up. Let's see. Let's try that first here. Not like that either. Okay, perfect. Who needs heavy boxes?
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
Deal with that camera. Oh, hello, friend. Where did you come from? Be ready with the stun prod this time.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
Something still counts as aggroed here. I don't know what. 19 rounds of that, so that's cool. Oh, she can press the alarm. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
Try to not hear that dialogue line again would be nice. Looks like she triggers the alarm. Okay. So let's see. So is he just immune to the stun from that? Is that how that works? I tried using a baton on him, but I know that that's not going to be guaranteed, right? Okay, she still hears all that. Yeah, that still triggers aggro no matter what. Okay. Think of a different way to do this then. Probably deal with him totally separate from her is a good first step. Yeah, I saw the camera, but I wasn't standing there long enough to think that it would actually matter there. I have a solid few seconds before the camera triggers. That's what I was operating on. That's not good enough. Try going invisible. I haven't tried that yet. That's F4. She's still gonna trigger it regardless. Okay. It's tricky then. I just need to deal with the camera first. She hits the alarm instantly. Unlike some of the other people who would just be fine with me launching rockets all over the place before. That's really funny. She does not fuck around with that, apparently. I don't think it's possible to knock her out before she gets to that thing. That's crazy. Hazmat suit 2. Okay, hold on. Okay. Dealt with. Full shots to the torso there, jeez. I don't know if I quickly take that guy out, it might not be possible. So how does cloak work? Like, does it have to already be active at the time that I trigger the aggro for him to not see where the shot came from, or is he able to like intuit where it came from based on where it hit him in the head or something? They seem to have some kind of like magical ability to ignore cloak if they're already aggroed on me. I see. Does hitting them with the second dart do anything to like add to the trank or anything like that? Detrimental, okay. Can't just run around until he passes out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this guy. Unless if I get significantly better tools in the future. I'm guessing I can't pepper spray him. Are we doing this again, y'all? Doesn't really do it. Doesn't really work either. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with these guys non-lethally. I mean, I can just blow them up with a Gep gun, but... I see the camera. Figure out what I want to do with it here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to worry about. That does nothing. Okay. Where you going, bud? Might be about to be in trouble. See where this guy stops. Am I going to get a significantly better tool for this? Or is this basically the full suite of non-lethal tools? Like, I mean, I guess I could level up melee, right? So that the baton hits harder, but they're already outside of the range where they can get taken out automatically. It's not gonna cut it. Okay. If I can just treat them as men in black, I guess I can just blow them up. That works. I didn't realize there was a camera room over here. Okay. Really? So if you're going to build for that, you just dump everything into melee. They really give you that 525 code a bunch of different times. It's interesting. Just pretty much just has a cube in it, right? Gotcha. Hazmat suit there. That's pretty cool. Secret grenade up here. Always capped on multi-tools. Got this already, right? Just opened the thing a second ago. If that immediately causes me problems here. Okay, there's not an instant alarm that time.
Got it. Looks like you stumbled on more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
That was quick. So there's an upgrade canister, and is it one relevant augment canister to find in here?
The universal constructor is in this facility.
Two potentially relevant, one upgrade. Okay, thanks. I think I shut that off successfully already. Well, long search is over for those. Aqualung, okay, I already have that. Can't do anything with. Power recirculator and synthetic heart. I already did that, didn't I? Oh, that's right, I need a med bot. I'm like, why can't I use this? There's an upgrade canister, okay. So if I want to put that on, I got something recently. Possibly the cloak. Vision enhancement might be helpful. That was the one I was actually thinking about putting it into. I guess the cloak is less immediately useful than I thought. I'll give this a try, because it looks like it gives you interesting changes. Okay, gotcha. I already have that. So I have the upgrade and one relevant canister, and the other two canisters are dead, so there's still a relevant canister somewhere, is that true? Let's back up for now. 3 tools to bypass these guys. I could bypass this whole room with... Let's see. Ah, okay. So it's, I already took Regen and Aqualung, but I guess I could have also taken the environmental protection. So we've seen everything, basically. Gotcha. That's weird. It's not very useful. Did I guess I already used a console to open all of those. Is that what happened? Okay. Nothing actually useful in this room. Let's see. One tool for that guy. Scary little bugs.
Viral production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the effluent pipes on the floor of the chamber. Beware of toxic concentrations.
Those guys do not want to die. Okay. I should use that medbot first so I can use this. Okay. Ready to get the fuck away from the spiders, I guess. Okay. So, power recirculator. Oh. That's fucking great. Yeah, I want that. That's kind of cool. So this gives everything as though it had +1 upgrade point, but makes the fourth point useless. So the fact that I put 4 into legs here is pointless. That's too bad it doesn't extend them beyond their maximum. I might actually take it in that case. That's actually a pretty good choice. I think this one's probably more interesting. And it itself doesn't require upgrades. I guess I'll take that. Okay, so that puts region at 3, strength at 3, eyes at 3, enhanced eyes. I guess that means I can formally get rid of any tech goggles I run into from now on. That's cool.
Success. Viral production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the effluent pipes in the floor
Not that
of the
way.
chamber. Beware of biotoxin concentrations.
Oh. Go, go, go. Alright, it does make me climb ladders faster. That's good. Shit!
Success.
Damn
Viral
it.
production has been terminated.
Ladders are the worst. Oh, I wasted one. Shit.
Success.
Let me off the ladder!
Viral production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have
Okay, I'm gonna have to
exit
like
through the
quick
effluent
save
pipes
when
in
I
the
get
floor of the
there so that I don't have to waste a bunch of energy trying to jump over that. Ow.
Success. Viral production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the effluent pipes in the floor of the chamber. Beware of biotoxin concentration.
Oh, I can't make that anyway. Okay. I can see if there's something immediately available to me there. Worst time to try to listen to dialogue when I'm getting attacked by robots.
Success. Firework production has been terminated. Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the effluent pipes in the floor of the chamber. Beware of biotoxin concentrations.
I don't see anything down here.
Seems to be some inventory data here. VersaLife has been
Here we go.
synthesizing the great death fires in great quantities. The entire stockpile has been loaded onto a super freighter going to New York. Interesting.
Hey, drink tarts.
The previous owner of the ship was Stanton Dowd. Ever hear of the Illuminati?
Excuse me, please.
I have much to tell you.
I guess, can you shoot darts underwater? Is that what this is all about? Okay, that makes sense. Now I know what I'm doing, at least, I think. Only one of the. I think I happened to go on the right one the first time. Okay.
Beware of biotoxin concentration.
Oh yeah, I do have a big sword, don't I? Good call. Did I skip a ton of the level via going under that ramp like that, pressing the button and going under the ramp? Whoa.
Tracking down this Dowd connection.
Okay, I think this was the sequence break I thought I found.
17 segments, 23 coupling points. Only Illuminati technicians use sleeve bearings with 34-fold and 46-fold symmetry. Multiples of 17 and 23. 17, 23.
Gotcha.
The birth of Adam Weishaupt? Not a coincidence.
Illuminati, huh? I really struggle, and I know that it's like very popular for games to have like audio logs that play during gameplay, and that's like a big advancement from like System Shock, right? But I always feel like I have to just stop and listen to them because they tend to not play in parts of the game where you're just kind of like walking through a long hallway anyway. At least in the early iterations of it, you would like find an audio log in System Shock in a room full of enemies.
Excuse me, I was looking for a way back to the market.
You are American? Did they throw you in the canal?
I was swimming.
You should not be down there. What's that so thing like shark, but with 4 legs? It lives in the pipe like comes from VersaLife.
Is there a way back to the market from here?
You will have to swim. If you see other divers, stay away. Some Europeans are hunting for treasure in the tunnel that I fell in. Bad man.
Okay, more hints to the secret upgrade. It's around that corner, if I recall. Maybe it's this one. Here we go. Remember what it looked like visually.
Max Chen and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Money. You are invited for drinks.
Did that.
Hurry, we are afraid the police will follow you.
Okay. I'll have a chance to do it after talking to Tong here. Paul.
Tong fix you up? Yeah, you? You cut it pretty close. I'm in pretty bad shape. Looks like I'll be living in Hong Kong for a couple of months. Will you get better? Any permanent damage? I'll recover, but not right away. You'll be on your own for a while. I hear you've already been keeping busy. Just getting to know the locals. Turns out VersaLife had a universal constructor. They were synthesizing the virus right here. Tong told me. Not a cheap gizmo. Majestic 12 sure does a lot of R&D. Every ruler needs a power base. Without the people, well, you need something to use against them. I'm going to see what Tong has to say about the schematics I recovered. Hey, do me a favor. Get better. I'm working on it.
Thanks, Paul. Okay. Look at some battery recovery here. So I'm done with augments, right? The only thing I care about now are upgrades. Did really like that final choice. It does seem like a lot of the augment choices, it's like there's one that clearly seems better than the other, but that one's good because I think even just taking it saves you a whole bunch of upgrade canisters. And you can always get more consumable battery recovery. Yeah, it's actually a hard choice because the reduced battery drain seems massive. My thought is like, I can always use my battery more carefully. I can't get free upgrades to everything else for like that. If I had known that existed, I wouldn't have put the fourth point in the speed. That would have made it a little bit more valuable. That's okay.
Looks like we all made it.
And just in time. I hear Simon's had me on his blacklist.
Maybe so. I'm glad that you're safe.
I slipped out right after your escape. Security was a shambles, so I brought you a little something from the supply closet.
You didn't have to take that kind of risk.
It was worth it, trust me. They gave me a funny look in customs, but I managed to bring over an augmentation upgrade canister.
Isn't that sensitive technology?
I just told them that I do business with VersaLife. VersaLife seems to
So
be
this
a
is the
magic
reward
word.
for getting Rias here.
Thanks.
That's cool.
Now hang tight for a while. UNATCO will be looking for you.
Sweet. Okay. So, I think this is less useful than I was excited about it being, but is there somewhere else I would put the points? Maybe the cloak. Let's see if I can understand what this is actually doing. So it lets me see stuff through walls, but not at significant range. Is that the idea? See if I can get an example. So I can't see him here. I guess I could... I've got a way to restore my battery here, so if I'm going to test it, now's the time. Oh shit, I mean to do that. Well, that's okay. I'm going to reload in a second anyway. Yeah, it said something about seeing through walls, which doesn't actually look like it lets me do that. That's the main reason I wanted to put the points into it here. That works, actually. Okay. Yeah, I should have level 4 from the heart upgrade. Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't realize. I thought that was just a passive. Shit. That's brutal. I guess that makes sense, but since I didn't have upgrade levels, I thought it would work differently. I don't think I want that then. Is the battery drain reduction also an activated ability that you have to turn on? Remember to turn on? Okay. I don't feel so bad about it then. I guess it shows me the points, right? Okay, that's what I was expecting to happen. Just quite a bit more useful. Okay. So, cloak is less compelling than I expected. This is much more interesting at level 4. Probably do this. Okay. Most likely to actually change my playstyle. I guess cloak is more likely, but it seems like they set the tech 2 really close by. They want that in combination with move silently. I probably should have taken the invisibility to cameras, because then I could actually like work on consoles in front of cameras and that kind of a thing. So that was probably a misplay.
Tong is pleased about the files you found.
Quite a load of data you brought in. A lot to study.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. I ended up not taking it just because I didn't have enough upgrade canisters to go around. For yet another thing I don't want to put points into.
Sense of humor.
Humor?
The Illuminati stuff. I was risking my life.
You don't believe in the Illuminati after all this?
They're quite real, though not as powerful as they were at the beginning of the century. I know a few of the former leaders.
Like Stanton Dowd?
Yes, plus Beth DuClare, Morgan Everett. Most of them in Paris, I understand.
What do they have to do with Majestic 12?
A question for Dowd. I will contact him in New York. Hopefully he will agree to meet you.
What about a hacker named Daedalus?
A valuable informant. He sent me one of the codes I needed to find that super freighter.
A super freighter? That's enough virus to infect a continent.
Your pilot is landing in the
still feels like a
port
good choice. But...
Find out and see if he knows where the ship is going or how we can stop it. In any case, it is time you left Hong Kong. There is word of a UNATCO agent searching for you here. A German, they say. Augmented.
Tell your people not to tangle with him. I'll deal with him myself.
So I noticed nobody's commenting on me being non-lethal. Is that because I blew up the guy, or does the game not care anymore as soon as UNATCO comes after you? Like, is it still keeping track for like the end of the game? Why I'm still kind of operating on the assumption that it does.
Max Chan and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Money.
It's Jock, my helicopter friend.
Tong filled me in, so we have to dig up Stanton Dowd.
Yeah, you know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harvey Filben knows how
That's
to
too bad.
contact him.
Okay, thanks for letting me
I
know.
always thought Filben was pulling
I don't
my
want to
leg
take
about the
10 minutes to do
Illuminati,
something that a
Guess
Gep
we'll
gun can
find
do
out when we
in
get to New York.
10
Let's
seconds.
not waste any time.
If it doesn't actually matter or doesn't produce an interesting branch. Back to Hell's Kitchen.
No time to waste. You need to get to the Underworld Tavern and make contact with Harvey Filben. He is one of Dowd's aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions.
I said this at the start of the playthrough, and I'm like, I'm not going to do stealth, I'm not going to do stealth, I'm not going to do stealth.
Rioting in Manhattan has been so bad that the city's fallen under martial law. At this hour, the troops will shoot on sight, and I'm showing several guards and a robot near the hotel. Keep
Your head down. Can I do this again? That would be really funny. Learn my lesson not to assume there's nothing here. Oh my god, game. At least there's not an augment upgrade this time. I do think trying to make stealth and non-lethal work in games like this is a huge challenge, because like it always reduces the play space of the valid items that you can use significantly. It really restricts your play style. I tend to do it, and I haven't really interrogated why I mean, one is I don't want to kill people. Like I like that games give you the option to play non-lethally, and it's cool when the game actually tries to acknowledge it with story. And I like that the idea that, oh, all of these encounters that a player playing lethally would just trivially solve by blowing everything up can be solved through an alternate, theoretically more difficult play style, but it's not always more difficult, especially in like Metal Gear Solid, where, you know, the trank gun, if you get a headshot, instantly knocks them out. No augment upgrades in this section. Okay. Thanks. Oh, shit. Damn, that's a fast train. Okay, he's gone. Wonder if I can use my ATM code from earlier. Martial law, President Meade. Says all of the big, like, conspiracy theories. Bodies can be cremated immediately. Damn. It can be interesting to like throw bodies away, but no, I guess not. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. I don't know that I've played a game that has a non-lethal play style other than like Undertale, I guess, where like it feels like a distinct separate game mode. That like I don't feel like I'm missing out on content by playing it in a lot of cases, and I'm just so this game but with fewer guns, you know. But for some reason, I keep doing it. I keep walking right into
Stay
it,
out of the street. Cops shoot at anything.
knowing exactly what I'm getting into. Cops do shoot at anything.
Police! Don't move! I guess it was just the shadows.
Must have been the wind. Cool, don't really need points in melee, apparently.
There's one. Stay sharp, people.
Correcting form. Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
It's concerning. This is back where I started. Okay, I see. Right, yeah.
Police! Put him on the ground!
I guess it feels pretty good in, Batman in that sense, that it's like, okay, go ahead and do stealth, but if stealth fails, you're still Batman, right? Oh good, it'll shut both of those off once region's done, that's good. This place is blown out, that's cool.
That's the one. Take him!
It's the hotel. I can make this do more damage by putting some point in melee. Rate of attack increases, nice.
Yes. Password? Bloodshot.
Seeing what's here.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
How much damage does the sword do against, like, objects? Can it break a 50% strength door?
A damn ghost town.
You shooting me from where? Oh, you're shooting me. Bartender, that's cool. Unexpected. That's right, they did set up that she was ex-UNATCO, right? Can that change based on your interactions with her previously?
UNATCO's put a price on your head. What are you doing in the city? I didn't expect the kitchen to be under martial law. People know the government has a vaccine. Riots everywhere. You still on the dole at UNATCO? I never mentioned. I've been working for the NSF all along, and the Illuminati. I'm on your side.
Okay.
Right, the Illuminati. I need to find one of their leaders, Stanton Dowd. A load of plague virus is on its way to New York. Virus? You mean the Great Death? What's Dowd got to do with it? The same corporation that makes ambrosia also manufactures the virus. Quite convenient. The virus came over in a super freighter previously owned by Dowd. Yeah, most of Majestic 12 is just hand-me-downs from the Illuminati. Huh. We knew about ambrosia, but the virus? That's news. They're infecting people on purpose, huh? I was hoping Dowd could tell me where the freighter would unload. I'll contact
Oh,
him.
I didn't realize that.
Go to
Having
the burn-up storefront of
the sword
Osgood
counts, I
Sons,
guess?
over where the tunnels connect to the warehouse district. You know, where the NSF had the generator. I'll try to get him to meet you there. Osgood and Sons. Yeah, and JC, be careful who you mention the Illuminati to. Like Joe Greene. He's a spy for UNATCO. The reporter? Are you sure? Here's the proof. Hey, kill Greene and you'll be doing all of us a favor. I saw him hanging around the free clinic.
Interesting. Didn't know that. Try to spare. Oh, no, I don't have enough saves to spare her. It'd be better with saving then.
Dowd doesn't like to be contacted directly.
Sorry. That's really funny.
We'll find him. This guy's just a rookie.
You were saying?
Stop right there.
Can I get in here? Doesn't. Okay. Oh, this was closed off before it had a caution tape on it, if I recall.
Hey Coleman, how you holding up?
There's talk that you're a spy.
A spy? For whom?
I just want to hear your side of the story.
So, am I working for the CIA or FBI?
You tell me.
Either way, they'd have me wearing a better suit.
I'll take that as a denial. Something newsworthy about the clinic tonight?
I interviewed the doctors, poker-faced as politicians. Didn't even blink when you say the word ambrosia.
Maybe they think you're talking about the food of the gods.
I'm serious. Don't believe the stories coming out of Hong Kong that the government had a cure all along.
Could be.
They've got proof. They found the cure. It's called ambrosia.
Don't believe everything you read.
Har har.
People go nuts the instant you bring out a weapon, essentially. And that counts as me taking him out, I guess, right? Okay. Osgood and Sons storefront. Is that Jeez, I don't remember where that is. I thought that was like, isn't that the burnt out building that previously there was like secret loot in there? Okay. Yeah, I wish they kept it going. I'm just kind of bummed that... Yeah, right. I didn't kill him. This wasn't him. That's a cop. Supposed to be near the burnt out building? Oh shit, it's hidden.
You Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You all right?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Sounds promising.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a super freighter?
It can be done, if you know where to place the charges. Smuggler should have explosives that will work.
I already have some explosives.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
You sure you're all right?
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry, I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's
it is nice to imagine a fantasy world where everyone is clamoring for the vaccine.
Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana.
$900 skill points, nice.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the Tong. Get out of there.
I haven't been able to, Jesus, guys. Shit. Fuck. Running, running, running.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Previously, I haven't been able to pick up and carry ambrosia. Is it going to be a special source of it? It's not like I have to carry one of those heavy canisters of it around with me. Something that can actually go in my inventory.
I've dropped you in an abandoned lot next to the base. There should be an old grate on the wall that you can gain entry through. I've got to get out of here before the sentries get suspicious.
And we'll use these up. One upgrade canister. Okay, thanks.
You're past the fence. Good. Up ahead are the barracks. You need to gain entry to the base and eventually reach the large building to the north. Keep your eyes open for the ammo storage facility. You need to load up on explosives.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
That's me. Yeah, this is new. Searching for JC Denton. Alex Jacobson, Brian Jock Flanagan. Key figures in the terrorist organization. Do like that we go up against the fascists in this game. I was a little bit worried at the beginning. I guess it was obvious once they started having like cutscenes with a clearly evil FEMA director guy talking to Commander Lee.
Mind if I take a look at the ship?
The FEMA people don't want a lot of traffic here. Got something sensitive going on with the Chinese.
I'll stay out of the way.
If I was you, I wouldn't even look at this ship unless I was damn sure I was needed. Why don't you turn in?
I'm late. Let me pass.
The gate stays closed. Actually, our orders are to shoot anyone who tries to get in. We won't...
Uh-oh. Okay. Fortunately, I haven't had a gigantic time loss from that so far.
You with Pages?
You're at the main gate. Get to the door at the base of the huge crane in the distance. But watch out for the guards and security bots.
I see. Somewhere else to explore outside before I do that, perhaps.
You with Pages?
Mind if...
The FEMA people left strict orders. No...
Sorry, trash can. I guess that's an invisible wall, right? I just have to go inside. Okay, wanted to check that before I did anything.
I have begun planning your future objectives. Dowd will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
Some It's physically in there, yeah.
Hear that?
That works. Okay, still can't blow up a camera with it.
Okay, come on up. Hold it.
Oh, does it work on cameras? Looks like the answer is no. Skills won't get me there either. Close to the next level. A magazine. The future of business. Bob Page. Will Aquinas change the world? Okay, so that's a good reason to level up melee to get free camera destruction. I do like that they make it kind of hard to destroy them. It feels like a choice to take care of them. So does the game still let me resolve boss fights non-lethally? Will it track that differently? It didn't seem to care about the lady mini-boss in the apartment. Walton Simons, incredible. Incredible. It's world building right there. Only certain consoles that's supposed to work on. Only that works for this, right? That's really funny. Ah, okay. Hey, battery robot. I'd love to see it. You are my base of operations, sir. Four tools, huh? Thought I'd check. You never know. I've not learned a code for that yet. I like to see this idea come back of the skill affecting how many of the tools you have to use, as opposed to needing a certain skill to open things, which I think is not as fun of design. I don't know what that did. Any idea what that did? Cable leading from that. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere interesting though. Let's see. Shit.
You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I just saw Gunter get into a copter on the roof and head back to UNATCO. I don't think Smuggler got out in time. Just thought you might want to know.
Should make the robots attack each other, right? If I understood that correctly. I thought you could open everything untrained, you just had to spend a ton of tools on it. Attack all leaves me alone specifically. Okay. Oops. I love that it's Walton Simons. It's really funny. Probably should take some ballistic armor, but I'm gonna do this running around and jumping at guys strategy. Let's see, you are useless. Get out of here. Need that.
Okay, come on out.
Oh.
You're a robot walking around out there. You said there's one upgrade canister here somewhere?
God.
Two picks. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to look for it informally, and if I happen to like move past the area where it is, go ahead and just let me know. Somewhere in the zone I just left. Assume that shuts that off, yep. Whee! Gave me plenty of time to hear it, but couldn't get through that wall there. Camera pointed right on that thing too. Shut those cameras off already. Oh, it's probably supposed to just be a way to get in there. Nope. Yeah, it makes it take longer to blow up. That's correct. Oh, I made the wrong choice, apparently. Okay, I think this was before going down there. A lot of different paths down here, it looks like. Got you. I don't think I can jump high enough in this hallway. Yeah, I guess not. Try going up and see if there's a way to shut that off. Poke my head up here. First person games and ladders. Can't actually fit in those little gaps. It's funny.
What the?
Something from real far away. Damn.
Oop, there's one.
Shit. Okay, I have an idea where to go. Just try to deal with this guy first, I guess.
Hang on, I heard.
That also does not work. Okay. They just have like damage reduction. Is that how that works? The Gep gun just undercuts that essentially.
What was that? It's dented. Stop right there.
I ban you from doing that. Can maybe jump up on this if I'm smart about it. Let's see. No, it doesn't actually count as a thing I can jump on.
Lock and load.
I need to get like a box over here or something.
Movement. Okay.
He does see me there. Okay.
Movement, sir, movement. It's Denton.
I wonder how I got away with him not seeing me earlier. Maybe I like pulled his attention somehow. Oh, shit. Oh, can he hear the sword coming out? I think I didn't respond to it. I see. For a liftable box here would be great. Did not work as I was expecting. Now my jump height is amazing, but it's like just barely not good enough to get all the places I want to go with it. It's kind of frustrating. Let's see. You have boxes in here.
Hear that? Everybody check weapons.
Okay. Camera in this room.
What was that?
Shit. So I could deactivate this, right? That costs 2. It's probably not worth it. So I want to try to bypass this. I think I just want to run in this room really fast.
Workers' camp. Messed up my hand while I was working on the sewer shutoff grate.
I know about the sewer shutoff grate.
Okay, come on out. What the? I know you! Stop right there!
Yeah, I don't know what's triggering the alarm this time. Let's see. Maybe the camera's seeing me from further away than it can beep. Camera seeing corpses doesn't trigger alarms, right? Oh, that worker ran and hit it. I see. Gotcha.
It's Denton. Lock and load.
He always hears the baton, I guess.
What the hell? There's one.
Okay. Camera in this room. Is that the camera console there? There's a camera console. Oh, Walton Simons, you goof. going on over here? Okay. FEMA. It's 0909. Okay. Let's see if this is enough. Oh, instant alarm for a wrong code. No kidding. Has it been that brutal in the past? Probably the same cameras. Oh, I know where that is. Cool. Hey, key to supply closet, commander's office. Nothing. Okay. That must have been this closet. Okay, that's fine. Oh, did I already find the optional ambrosia? I don't see that as a secondary objective anymore. Or did I screw it up somehow? Okay.
What was that?
Nothing to see here, move along. You just confirm the keyring doesn't work really quick. Okay. That's why it gave me a location bonus last time. Okay, I was confused. I was already in here. Okay, this is where I came in the first time. I guess I did open a door down here, so we can go back this way. Oh, really? Okay. I have to deactivate one of these then. Maybe I can jump over it. Yeah, I think there's not enough of roof there. It's fine. Oops, all gone. There were way fewer mines and traps in the game than I was expecting, to this point anyway.
The sewer leads straight to the water. You can reach the ship this way if you don't mind swimming.
What are we doing on skills here? Hell yeah. I'm a trendy melee user. Haven't been using melee the whole time, only started doing it when it was cool. Anti-hipster. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. I want Aqualung. Oh, are those the same power? Wait, no, F9. Let's see. Okay. This is a bit of an unfortunate room here. The game's did a pretty good job of not having giant rectangular areas before. Won't really let me see anything interesting, will it? I think so. Wanted to see if there's a underwater secret that's worth tracking down here. And swimming is so slow. All the way onto the boat around the back. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Put a point in swimming, kind of homing it would be like an unsung hero, but I bet you think swimming's bad, and then it's really good. It's not right. Okie doke. Exactly. Game does a pretty good job of having a lot of your choices feel pretty meaningful, though. Sad there are so few games that attempt to recreate this. I do think that Cruelty Squad is like the successor, but it kind of favors a more like discrete Dark Souls approach to level design as opposed to trying to do kind of like a your build and choices matter thing. Because like in Dark Souls, your build and choices matter tactically, but you can still do all of the content regardless of whether you go like, you know, miracles or mage or big two-handed greatsword, right? But if you tried to make a Dark Souls in the style of Deus Ex, you try to make those really distinct play styles with different like content paths, which could be cool.
There is another way to find Everett. He has a mistress named Beth DuClare. Remember that name when you get to Paris.
Wow, I'm actually kind of blown away at how much Borderline feels like a remake in this.
Y'all need permit. Forget it. Just the waves.
Just the waves. How much of Human Revolution feels like a remake of this game? Like, you go to the same locations, you've got the helicopter pilot.
This vessel's off limits to the public.
Oh, so much for taking that guy out non-lethally. Maybe it was like a jank on the stairs, preventing it from being a one-hit knockdown. I do have 2 points in melee now. I was hoping that would make a difference for the baton. Okay, that's cool. There's even a like a boat mission, isn't there? Or maybe this is something they patched in where you wake up and you have to escape from a boat. I remember it feeling kind of janky in that game. Okay, maybe this is going to be more reliable now. Good opportunity to use this, I guess. Okay, that's the guy who's running around like a crazy person. Is Invisible War that bad? I don't know anything about it. The more I'm playing this, the more like super stoked I am to watch the H-Bomber guy video, because like I'm already starting to anticipate some of the points he's gonna make. I think a lot of what Human Revolution sets out to do is admirable, but it has that classic game design trade-off thing, right? Losing something when you go to do something that you think is just like, you know, streamlining or strictly better. Technical mess. Windows Vista, oh boy. Yeah, that's scary. Was Invisible War not, or Inspector at all? Was it a different team or something? Never tell when that's going to cause aggro. Running the ship is so jumpy when they hear footsteps. Hey, base of operations battery bot. I'd love to see it. God, this room is awesome. Huh. Route Reindeer Flotilla. It's a cool way to put a password in there. I kind of wish they were a little bit trickier with the passwords. I never got to use that birth date password. I think I just solved that by some other means at the time. Silencer doesn't work here. Oh, sure. This seems like the perfect game to dip into like higher puzzle complexity. Now, what I would really love to see would be a game that has extremely high, like, you know, Tunic, La Mulana level puzzle complexity, with the built-in ability to avoid the difficult puzzles via Deus Ex shenanigans, like, you know, leveling up lockpicking or getting multi-tools or blowing shit up with your rocket launcher or whatever. I think there's something kind of magical here, and I think it's magic that's in a very surprisingly specific proportion. Like, I think very specifically that the Gep gun takes up so much inventory space and is so risky in terms of like aggroing enemies and that sort of a thing, makes it feel good that you can use explosives to bypass certain objectives. But I also think that works well because occasionally you do run into doors that have infinite strength and need to be lockpicked, right? It's all like very, very fine-tuned, and if you do anything to disrupt that balance, if you say, oh, having this thing take up so much space in the inventory is annoying, we should remove that, like, it causes the whole house of cards to collapse, essentially. I imagine that's a lot of what H-Bomb gets into.
Y'all need permission from the captain. Must be rats or something.
Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't research further. Ooh. Yeah, like everything has a very precise reliance on everything else. I wonder to what extent they actively thought about that stuff, or if it's just like it happened to work out. I'm also excited to have unlocked, like, I know Warren Spector has given multiple talks about this game at GDC. I'd love to watch that kind of a thing. How much of it was super deliberate, how much of it was by accident, that kind of a thing, you know? I want to find a camera console here, would be great. Sneaking into the captain's quarters. Heavy risk. The prize. 9753. Oh, I know, that's a 5-digit code, isn't it? Doing okay there, bud?
Hey, move ahead.
Seems like you're having an interesting day there, buddy. This guy is just amusing himself.
Oh, God. Move for the head. Where'd he go? Executive Order 10990. It lets us take over all modes of transportation.
FEMA can do that.
FEMA can do that? I'm trying to get it while the door's open so I can actually go in that room would be nice.
Shh. Come through. Stanton, remember the briefing. Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
You guys are really struggling with that door, aren't you? Okay.
Gotcha.
The door's just screwy is the problem. Can't get him to keep the door open. And try like sprinting into the open door.
Did anybody else hear something? That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Maybe because he's stuck in the doorway that's a problem.
Sergeant. Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech. He's still in the area. He's gone. Now, whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to get in this room, am I? Uh-oh. I'm getting a little worried now. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
That there was a body in the way, maybe. I think that was in fact the problem. Okay. Guy was stuck in the door. Got it. Route, reindeer, flotilla. Oh, okay. Reindeer flotilla is a pretty good password. Oops. God. Dangerous ass door. Okay, 65678. Nothing. Ship armory. Zhao Captain. Daddy. It's funny. I am practicing my English. That's nice. Okay. I've already done the laser modification and everything I could do it on. I guess not. I think I've thrown out so many pistols and then accidentally looted them and then forgot that I had thrown it out previously. Oh, really? Thought I looked thoroughly for one. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. I was wondering about this.
Shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
Okay, thanks. I thought maybe the computer would activate it. Super haunted doors here. spin the wheel. Whee! I guess that wheel was also in the first level, wasn't it? On like a wall. One. Okay. Ugh. Worst height. Oh, they should have saved before jumping down here. I'm like, they wouldn't design this area so that I wouldn't be able to jump back up, would they? Yeah, it's cool. Guards and other dudes out there. Shit. The save threw off my timing there. Somebody saw me jumping around. Spider-Man. Okay, so I can climb that. Another one of those. The scariest kind of ladder. Oh, nice of them to give me a reward for that. Oh, the synthetic heart didn't auto shut off there. Shit. Okay. I thought it would auto shut off when my health refilled. It had done that before. Oh, thanks, Bucky.
Guy in a coat, I'm checked. That's the one.
That counts as being aggroed, I guess. Okay. I thought it did, but maybe I misremembered. Just a lamb lying around.
That's the one. Okay,
So there is some XP for coming up here. I don't know that coming up here actually does anything helpful. Hoping there's going to be some ambrosia in the shipping containers up here. Kind of what I'm looking for. Thanks, game. Actually kind of cool of them to give you a little bit of area XP, even though there's actually nothing else there. Gap gun. It's cool to put that there because it's not clear that you can get back here. I wonder to what extent they like made the level and then let people explore around in it, and if someone went somewhere kind of weird, then they added a secret there. They're definitely really good at giving you rewards for checking shit like that. You definitely feel like you could study this game for years. It's like, it's frustrating because all of the ways it's brilliant seem like obvious ex post facto. But I imagine very, 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 very smart designers have sat down many times and say, I'm going to make a game that feels just like Deus Ex, and then they don't do it. Even if they can really articulate everything that's good about this and what went wrong with attempts to recreate it, right?
Someone's there. Company.
I do think Cruelty Squad gets at the essence. It maybe succeeds in streamlining in that there aren't really skills, but there are these like crazy pieces of equipment that you can find that are all like super busted. It almost does the Binding of Isaac thing where like the gear and equipment you find, it doesn't tell you what it does, right? So you'll get something that makes it so you like can triple jump or like grappling hook off walls or whatever, but you have to like actually find it and then try it out to see if it's useful. And then the levels usually aren't designed requiring you to use any of those upgrades. Shit. Yeah. I think it is a case where virtually every like improvement in technology has made it harder and harder to make a game like this. Like a lot of what works is that the level geometry is a video game level and not really an attempt to make a realistic space. It's like it's a space that's meant to evoke the feeling of a realistic space. Like, you know, you're walking around Hong Kong and it's like, okay, I can imagine how the developers imagined that this was supposed to feel like a downtown city market. But at the end of the day, it's very boxy and video gamey, right? So attempts to get higher fidelity maybe undercut your ability to do cool level design stuff. I guess that's an advantage of Cruelty Squad, because Cruelty Squad is just, it's nonsense, right? Like all of the level geometry is completely absurd. Sometimes it like vaguely mimics like an office building or something, but at the end of the day it feels like a video game level first. I just want to make sure I'm not... Is the ambrosia somewhere among these containers in this end of the ship? I think I've searched it thoroughly, but I don't want to move on. Okay, neither is the upgrade canister. I'm... I increasingly feel like a lot of what makes games special is the hassle. Like, what the developers have tactically chosen to be a hassle. Or in the case of older games, things that are a hassle because the devs didn't think about it yet, right? It just happened to be that way. Thanks, Darkstar. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Problem solved. Yes, arrows. Yeah, I know, right? It's very passive aggressive for Twitch to ask people to say that. It's like, hey, why aren't you a partner yet? Hey, this is the day you decided to monetize your hobby. It's fine. I guess we just pick it up and then pick this back up. Now we're good on both. Now I can just play the game. So I don't need this. I haven't really been able to get any use out of the stealth. I guess I am using the regen pretty frequently, and that gets it up to 4. Alright, so now I just have to go to the lower decks. I've done everything else that's necessary here. So I really appreciate, having played Helldivers recently, that like Helldivers is a game that's very much in command of things that are a hassle on purpose, right? Because of the play style they're going for of trying to encourage funny, friendly fire incidents. I was actually playing it off stream after that sub block with Sailor Dan and a couple other friends, and one of our friends like takes the game super seriously and is like really mad if you ever friendly fire somebody, and I'm like, but I don't think you're playing the right game. Shit. It's just the wind.
Nothing here now. I've got a bogey.
You saw nothing. Secret ammo. I guess I feel like it would be easy to get in your head that what makes Deus Ex 1 special is like, oh, you can do anything. Like, no matter how you build the game, the player has all these options. And like, yeah, but when you like kind of break down what that actually means, I don't think it's as mind-blowing as I like it's still very, very interesting. I think that I do feel like I can go through the level in any order I want to. I can hack, or I can use lockpicks, right? But I think maybe it's missing the forest for the trees. That if you're focusing on the, oh my god, they thought of like 6 ways for you to walk into this room, and one of them is stacking boxes and jumping on them, right? You're missing that, well, part of it is how like keenly crafted all the limitations are, right? You do have to pick between 2 competing augments every time you find one, so each of the upgrades you find is non-degenerate and exciting. Yeah, exactly. I think you can take a lot of what gamers find really compelling about games like this, or like I think like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom exist in a similar tradition as Deus Ex. They're very different kinds of games, but it's sort of the same concept that, hey, we're gonna make this really like crazy level, and we're gonna have maybe a couple ways that we thought of that are valid ways for you to progress through it, but then we're also just gonna be kind of like programmatically okay with you doing whatever. Like if you don't do it the way we thought you were gonna do it, that's cool. But then like tuning the game's restrictions in such a way that there is still a limit to that you can't just walk into every shrine and build a flying machine and solve it every time, right? Like, yeah, you can blow up the doors that, here's a door that has infinite strength, you can't blow it up. Or here's a door that you could blow it up, but you're going to aggro everybody in the room, right? And I think it's very easy to accidentally assume that the magic is just in the, oh, they gave you 6 ways to do it. Like, well, you could just deploy the 6 ways to do it, and then the player's going to find whatever the best way is and just do it the whole time, right? And now you have a smaller game, not a bigger game.
You'll have to go around. We're rewiring this part of the ship.
I won't get in the way.
The transformers are shorting out, and I can't shut them down. A lot of charge in there. The overhead walkway is like the plate of a capacitor.
Sounds like a job for bots.
You said it. They don't pay me enough to go in there myself. I'm waiting on a couple more spiders. The first 2 have quit responding.
I can take a look for you.
I wouldn't advise it. You'd have to shut down 2 power control panels. One of them under the floor. The guys in the operations room of the helicopter bay have been on my case. Their computers are fried, but it's not worth the risk. No way.
I'll try to help. Let me do my EMP resistance thing.
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Okay, so one's under the floor. Okay, so I probably have to get gun those guys.
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Okay, let's turn this on real quick. Oh man. EMP shield not doing as much work as I thought it might.
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning.
Okay, I see the area under the floor there.
Do not forget about Everett. I have located his mistress, Beth DuClare, but she is dead. The last living associate of the Illuminati leadership is the daughter, Nicolette DuClare. Ask Dowd about Nicolette. We need someone to take us to Everett.
Wait, did me walking through this door trigger her being dead? Or something?
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Okay. I couldn't have kept her alive, essentially. I realize I could speed sneak with this. That's funny. Makes sense.
Who the hell?
Okay. trying to do this, I guess. Insta-dead. Okay, so is this like... Is there anything that can protect me from that? Vent camera? Fuck that shit. Yeah. Haven't there been electrical arcs before that I could mitigate the damage on it with augments and stuff? Thought there was. Okay, make sure I wasn't misremembering. Don't know if this is the other one. This is making me really, really excited for the new game from the Cruelty Squad dev. It's essentially Cruelty Squad 2, although he's not calling it that. He called it that for a day on April Fool's and then changed it back to whatever its actual title is. Try Weld C.
That is one of the tri-hulled weld points on the wall. You should be able to breach the inner hull with a gap round or a lamp. When this one is opened, there are 4 more you need to breach. Check Dowd's map for their locations.
Try to do it from further away. This game's really good about being clear when you have enough tools for stuff.
Thanks.
No problem, bud. My pleasure. So when it says turret stat as enemies, it means my enemies, right? Shit. Let's see that guy. Alarm activated, shit. Did I turn that on by mistake here? I must have. Off. Oh, I must have flipped it. Okay, my bad.
Whoever's out there, give... Oh my god, aim for the head.
Well, I tried.
Sergeant, is that you? Company.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Thanks, turrets. There's a camera here. Jacob's Shadow. Cool. Air code is 4453. Haven't been keeping up on lockpicks as much. I'm allowed to destroy this. If I see that shield, that means it's invulnerable, right? My second time seeing one, I guess. Thank you. Okay. 5 tri-hull welds. And reverse the bilge pump flow. It's a cool level. Oh, really? No kidding. Probably unnecessary. It just goes in the command room, it looks like. Oh, is this ladder pointed the wrong way? Hold on. Yeah, okay. I guess what I did was I just shattered the window there. I got a new door to check out in a second. Make sure I get everything else that's here. It's interesting. There's a free lockpick. Thanks, game. Where do you go? They're really good with the exploration bonuses in this level. This is just for sneaking purposes. That looks like it. Oh wait, no, this is a different room, isn't it? Oh, I know where we are. Oh, that's cool. I could have done that instead of solving the electricity problem, I guess. Thank you, creaky gate sound. And the legwork of turning off a lot of these cameras, which is nice. Oh, cool. I don't use this effect very much. It's kind of neat. Don't have a lot of control over it, which makes sense. I didn't realize this thing acted as a minor light. That's really helpful. Okay. Oh, that's real annoying. So I have to like just barely land so I'm facing the door. Okay, there we go. Don't do that. Never do that. Instinctively hit tab to like look at a map.
Oh. God.
No idea where I'm going here.
Gotcha.
Different room from the one I was in previously. Okay.
This one's some kind of mech.
Well, don't let that happen. Whoa, am I really that far back? I thought I saved a bunch of... No, I think this is right after I popped out of the thing. Okay. Not as lost as I thought. I think that's just going to take me back in the direction I've already been. Let me test it really quick. Oh, no, I guess it's a canister that I already have. You gotta remember to pick up other GEP guns, 'cause it's just free rockets, right? Rather than leave them on the ground. I keep forgetting it's gonna convert like that. Yeah, I got tons of multi-tools, I guess that's fine. Let's try to be quick about this. I'm there. The run speed augment is really fun. Here's the bilge pump.
These are the bilge pumps. You need to turn them on, then reverse the flow. There should be a switch nearby to turn on the pumps, and the computer should allow you to reverse the flow.
Another one of these guys. I have to find 5 of these, right? And they're mostly not like conveyed with Tong popping up to talk about them, I take it? Yeah. Okay. So that shows me the locations. Okay, thanks.
Are open. Now just breach the last of the weld points.
Can do. So hold on. Bilge pump. Okay, I might be entirely good. Or not on the upper decks. They're just being goofs. God. I kept trying to press tab to check my map. Okay, so let me get a recharge real quick.
Great! I'll take it from here.
Well, that's electrical. We did the one in the helicopter base. We need to do the boiler. Then we have to get down to this area. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks.
The last two are in the same room, I think. I was hoping that was a camera pad. Oh, I'm out of these finally, damn. I see a weld point there. No nearby cameras. Of course. Get rid of some of these here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go multi-tool or candy bar. There's one on the other side, essentially. That's tricky of them. Just require me to stack some barrels to get over there. Wonder how you, I guess you could like jump up, right? There's a bunch of crates on this side to get back out. Okay. Some extra lambs, that's cool. Thanks, game. The only way to detonate those from a distance is to shoot them or have an enemy trigger them, right? Thanks, exit sign. Preesh.
I show alarms active everywhere and bulkheads closing. Get out of there now. West end of the dock is a maintenance tube to the air conditioning system. A ladder will take you to the ventilation channels. Jock is waiting on the roof.
West end of the dock, okay. Oh, this is so I can like grip onto the ladder essentially.
Who's there?
Don't need crane control. Shit. That must be the door they're talking about. I saw a little Dark Souls elevator secret there. Oh, classic. Not even just a secret, like actually required for progress, huh? Because they can hit me through there, but my gun doesn't reach them until I open the thing. Fucking sick. I like that. This is different. I don't think I know this one. Pretty cool set piece. Let's see, this was the room I saw on the other side earlier. Those things are the fucking worst, holy shit. Okay. Let's use our shield here. Get some crackles when I turn both of those on at the same time. It's an in-game audio problem. I thought that was about to happen. The multi-tool. Door strength is low. So they give me a crowbar here? Okay, it's weird. Whoa!
That does it. The ship is sinking. Jock is touching down on the roof and will take you to Stanton Dowd. Dowd has determined...
That's fucking awesome. What a cool level. I really like that level a lot. If you like this game, I would really recommend stomaching it and playing Cruelty Squad, even though the game looks like shit. And has a grating soundtrack.
I've dropped you at the main gate. No sign of
Very similar feeling.
Yes? What is it?
It's an upgrade. Okay, thanks.
Just a minute. I'll be right out to let you in.
Don't trust this guy.
Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum.
Did Dowd put me up against the reporter guy and say I should kill the reporter guy? Or is that somebody else? Ah, okay. No one activating that did. Maybe this thing will matter later?
The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery.
Just for fun. Can I blow that up? Did something. I feel like I'm going to be sent around this place to find and blow all those up eventually. Definitely don't trust Dowd. Post-explosion. Oh, cool. Dowd.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper. How else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
Not really. Think I should check it out?
Oh, don't mind my paranoia. Occupational hazard.
Sure, that doesn't
I'm
mean
sure
anything.
He has his business.
He seemed harmless. Anyway, I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of plague virus.
Excellent, my friend.
Oh yeah, this is the guy in
them on
the
the
burned
run.
out building. I remember now.
I brought you something for that cough. Hope it works.
Ambrosia, you found some.
Mr. Dowd, tell me something. Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my info link. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure. Who is this Daedalus?
I don't know. He seems to be an ally, but if your friend doesn't want to be found...
At this stage, we might be out of options. You see, I was able to decipher the molecular signatures Tracer Tong found.
Assume Daedalus is a bad
it
guy. And they
turns
had a
out
couple
Everett was
sequences
the one who
where it
develops
seemed like
the
you were meant to
eutectic
suspect
component of the
Daedalus.
virus.
He developed the virus for the Illuminati?
Not exactly. The work was on augmentations. It was Bob Page who wanted to develop it into a weapon. Tong found Page's signature on the virus as well.
Page, the billionaire. How does he relate to Majestic 12?
He was among the original group of Illuminati who broke off to form Majestic 12. Not so good at the science, though. He must be directing operations.
So Everett should be able to reverse engineer Page's modifications and help find a cure.
Exactly.
Daedalus said I should find Nicolette DuClare first.
Yes. Everett is close to the DuClares. My suggestion, too. Unfortunately, I've lost touch with the Paris crowd.
How do I find Nicolette?
She's a member of the French terrorist group Silhouette, last I heard. They're rumored to meet in the Paris Catacombs.
Great. I'll have Jock drop me off at the Catacombs.
I'll give you what I have on Nicolette. It's not much. Just a few snapshots of the Catacombs area.
Thanks. I'm sure they will be helpful.
Cool. Catacombs is a cool location for a mission.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
Are they serious about that? Or do I have time to explore? Okay, cool. After Human Revolution pulls that shit. It's a tricky thing to try to pull in a game because it's like, if the player is dedicated enough, they'll just load their save to do it again. Okay, max out on that, okay. The Illuminati login screen. TT. Hey, it worked. I like that the Source Engine or Half-Life or whatever makes it so that when you try to crouch while jumping at something, it like tries to climb you up on the ledge. Feels natural. Probably just connects down here, right? Oh, I see where this is. Okay.
Watch yourself. This was some kind of mech.
Well, shit. You did say it was hot. Oh, God. Okay, so that gets back to the surface. What else do we got down here? Sure, okay. That's what I was worried about. This is how I initially got down here. So there's an upgrade I should look before I go to the helicopter, right? There's an alternate way I could have gotten in here, I guess. Okay. Maybe I should have explored more thoroughly before. I guess I can go out there and kill all these guys. Almost had it.
Who's there? Son of a...
Knowing how good they are at shooting you in the air. Okay, that works. Dowd. I think that's how I came in before. So is the canister in this crypt somewhere? Or is it outside of this, like, facility? It is? Okay. Weird. Must be some path I missed then. Okay. Ah, okay, gotcha. I don't know why that worked before, but it isn't working now. It's very strange. It's like the angle matters or something. Even the dart should work, I think. Weird. Okay, thanks. Alright, so healing is essentially maxed. Guess I can try to do the cloak. I have to actually use the cloak more. Hi, Munga. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see if they give me free battery recovery.
Close one. Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? He's not an easy man to find.
Let's go.
Nah, only Paris wasn't under martial law. A great city it used to be.
I feel like that you have such a relationship with Jock, who, as far as I can tell, is a talking helicopter.
Well, enjoy Paris. Sorry I couldn't get you any closer than this. Majestic 12 troops have occupied the streets. Make your way down to the catacombs. Silhouette should have a hideout in one of the old tombs.
You got a portrait too. Okay. Maintenance, lift code, 4003. It's funny that I haven't tried to use this for this purpose like ever, but okay, I can't like light a flare and then just carry it. Okay, thanks. Could go Dark Souls style. So made that count as a ball, didn't they? I use more bioenergy than I wanted to use. Okay, lesson learned. Sorry, kitties. I like this theme a lot. Okay. Do my build again, what would I do differently? I would put 0 in swimming. Probably still do 1 in computer, electronics, and lockpicking. I'd immediately put as many points as I could into low-tech weapons. I would not put any points in pistol. I guess you can't get a baton particularly early, can you? Shit.
Picking up about 100 rims of radiation.
That's why they gave me this thing. Oh, right, it takes up space while I'm doing that shit. Well, you tried. That's cool.
Picking up about 100 rims of radiation.
Icarus. Seems bad. Can you not? Oh shit, I forgot that the heart stayed on. I think not having to worry about ammo early on would be pretty powerful. Ow. Eat the cats. Oh, I was about to use one. Rude. Hey, Leon, how you doing? It's a cool place to hide a lockpick. Right on. Actually does a ton of damage. Did not use the med kit. Oh well. Just trying to have room to pick those up when I find them, I guess. Keep track of where I have and haven't explored.
This sewer shaft goes to an enclosed compound where you can find an entrance to the catacombs.
Don't need those. Hey, bud. Pretty cool. Nothing in the catacombs, I assume. Be a weird place to find an augment canister.
The reports I'm finding indicate a siege on the catacombs. MJ-12 must be trying to drive Silhouette from their hideout.
Someone's there.
Entering one of the larger tombs. Almost 6 million exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure during the 1700s.
Thanks, Tong. Man, he's really interested in the history. I'm sure that's not going to come up in the story in some way.
Something. Sergeant.
Oh, we're back here. Okay. Hey, biocell, nice.
The leader's name is Chad.
Chad?
Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction. Maybe they've concealed themselves from Majestic 12.
Next lockpicks again. Get a button somewhere that opens that. I don't have a map of this place, do I? I do. Do you like the maps in this? Maybe it was... Oh, I see. That's pretty neat.
Make sure they don't follow you.
You found the bunker. Who are you?
I came to help.
Majestic 12 took my mother prisoner.
Where?
Bunker 3. Chad has a key, but he says he's too dangerous to try to rescue her.
I'm on my way to see Chad right now. Maybe I can change his mind.
We can't let them discover our hideout.
How did you find us?
I'm J.C. Denton. You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning about the crackdown.
Denton. Yes, the satellite transmission saved us from La Prison de Fresnes, at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We're not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated without firing a shot. 2 of them took a wrong turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
In Bunker 3, the tunnels behind the second blast door.
Maybe I can help you out, in exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette DuClare.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I need to contact some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause, but they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to be cautious. Just point me to Bunker 3.
I have the key to the blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people back and I will put you in touch with Nicolette.
Sounds good. Oh, okay, so in case you don't want to talk to him. Richard III. It's Andrea's favorite Shakespeare play.
It's unfortunate I cannot send someone with you. We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
They have backed us in. I'm afraid. What if they kill her?
Working on it, kid.
The soldiers have occupied the entire city, and now the tunnels too.
Make sure I don't progress without talking to them, I guess is the point of all that.
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught across.
It'll be fine. Yeah, he's great in that one. They do the cool, like, fourth wall break. Where, like, he looks into the camera and then, like, his replacement also looks into the camera. Okay, Hella Ragnarok, got it.
Get out. I was here first.
Sorry, just looking around. Aren't you afraid of the commandos?
They better not come back here. I am not moving again.
Right. You tell them that.
At least I get away with something. Want a med kit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a med kit, 200 for the darts. They moved me out to make room for military supplies.
The voice acting in this game is like just like Shenmue.
I'll take the darts for 200.
Good deal.
The game is nothing like Shenmue, so it's really funny. Actually, I take that back. It has interesting similarities with a Shenmue. It's like Japan, you do something kind of similar, but you go in an absolute opposite direction in terms of your overall game focus, right? Instead of focusing 100% on trying to make the gameplay feel as compelling as possible and the level design as high quality as possible, you try to focus 100% on trying to make the world feel real and not like a video game. Like two sides of a coin. It's interesting to think about.
The old Catacombs exit is at the end of this passage, but it's been closed off for years due to cave-ins.
Okay. So it lets us tell where we are on the map. Collapse passages. We just went to the empty bunker 2, so we're gonna go this way. Make a manual save again, just in case I screw up my quick save, which is likely.
Jock's picking up heat signatures of what look like troops. The MJ-12 bunker must be nearby.
Not helpful for seeing that, I get it. It's cute.
MJ-12 squads have set up a base camp in this old World War II bunker. This is probably where you'll find the hostages.
Got something. Oh, locked on.
Oh, you didn't die in one hit. I'm shocked. Oops.
Sonics was what?
Does this say hit him in the leg? If I didn't die instantly. Oh, who did the alarm? What the fuck? I can't silently drop out of this. So I make noise falling on top of the lockbox, I guess, while sneaking.
Something's in. Target locked.
Don't you dare hit that fucking switch. I thought he was about to go hit the alarm. I think I just need to go as quickly as possible.
Hear that? Yes, here.
You son of a bitch. Someone's still getting the alarm off. I don't know who it is. Must be a way for me to get through here without alarming that guy. So I could wait for him to walk away and see if he doesn't detect the sound of me dropping. That's better. Okay, he's still back road.
Hey, stop right there.
Don't you fucking dare! So fast about it, okay. I think I can probably make this work for me. seeing the big armored guys try to hit the alarm. Okay, I just gotta find a way to take out all these guys without any of them hitting the alarm. Should be able to.
Bandit, he's close.
Oh, I guess he did see me actually. For him to turn around, and then I should be able to do this side.
Target lock.
You saw the casualty?
Wow.
So I can try sneaking behind him, maybe. Yeah, I can try doing that instead.
Target lock.
I guess he's seeing me from behind the pillar. I wish I could move bodies without looting them. Got him before he aggroed. Damn pistol again that I don't need. Bio cells are nice. We good? We good? We good? We're good! Screw sneaking, just run in and hit them all. Okay. Four tools to bypass. Brutal. See, I did see a way to sneak somewhere over here. Interesting way to integrate swimming. Every now and then they remember, oh shit, right, swimming, we made that a skill. Fuck. Oh. Explode when they die. Okay. See what's in this little room here, maybe. Lockpick door or a door strength door? Let me check. Holy shit, 90%? I want to see what's back there, but I thought maybe the little water would get me in that little room. Maybe not.
Please give you right.
Good on bioelectric cells. Okay, I just want to see what's in there, so let me disable this thing. Oh, come on, game. Be nicer to me. Anybody else want to come check this out? Okay. I see this having like a key at some point. Oh, good. But I didn't try to pick the lock. Do they not run away safely if I haven't killed all the enemies on their path back, or are they fine?
Keep a lookout.
We have to get moving.
I'll try to escort them. Oh god, don't walk into that! Oh god, okay. Lesson learned. Do in fact need to secure their route back. Assume there's a camera console somewhere that I haven't found. Let me see if I can track that down before I get crazy here.
I've got line of sight.
It could have just been that the aggro happened separately, maybe.
That was.
Wait, I need to go and hit them and then run away.
Was that something?
Sewer entry key, sniper rifle. A little late for that. I may have considered it in a different life. Here it is. The Majestic 12 logo. It's a normal thing. Okay, that should help. So don't have to worry about finding an augment canister or augment upgrade in this general area. I'll let them out in a sec. I just want to see what else is back here. Somewhat spooky section.
Visual. Unidentified.
Where am I on skill points? A full convert to the way of the lightsaber. I think that's all that was up here. I think maybe climbing up here was just a way to deal with them more creatively. Right, gotcha. So there were 3 sub-goals. One is just open the door, one is escort them back, and then the last one is talk to Chad about it. I do in fact have to defend them on their way back. Uh-oh. Hopefully she didn't, like, unload behind me or something. Oh, there she is.
We have to get moving.
Go for it. So uncanny is like their running animation looks like they're running much faster than they actually move.
We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
We can't let them discover our hideout. We made it!
Thank you, sir. I owe you my life.
No problem.
Thank you for saving our comrades.
They're back. I thought they were going to kill her.
Little French kid is really funny.
I freed the hostages.
Wonderful. Where are they?
Both of them made it to the hideout safely. I made sure of it.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette?
Yes.
You might catch her at Club La Porte de l'Enfer. I tried to tell her it's not safe, but ever since her mother's assassination, she has been careless. She goes out every night as though daring the assassins to show their faces.
A silhouette hangout?
Among other things. But you can't get there at night, the roads are blocked.
What about the tunnels?
The catacombs do not go that far. You might try the sewers, though. They can be reached through the rear blast door.
Is it locked?
Unfortunately, MJ-12 closed it before the raid. Maybe you can find a key on one of the soldiers.
Oh, I think I did.
I already picked up that key.
Nice.
Thanks again for the help.
That's in case you screw up and don't save the hostages. You can still get out, I guess.
Now we have a chance.
Silhouette may yet survive.
So we need to go north and then west as soon as we can. Unless if this isn't... Okay, north is up. West as much as possible, essentially.
This passage goes to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
Really like how careful they are with infinite strength doors plus infinite strength locks. They are willing to use it as a tool, though, and I think that's good. No, fucking hell.
I think these tunnels connect to the sewers. You're going the right way.
Gross catacomb pool lockpick.
involving MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots. The police won't bother you, but stay away from the troopers.
Like a Looney Tune whenever I do that. Don't think I'm supposed to be swimming in this water. Oh jeez. Can I stop swimming? It's much slower than walking. Okay, I assume the locked one is more important then. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? A good opportunity to try using...
An American? UNATCO agent? Agent Herman stopped by. He said we should shoot on sight.
Here. Very locked it on. Funny reading on this one.
So much for those plans. Basically, turn them off seems pretty helpful to have bots shut off. Oh, wrong button. Not F8, F4. Sneaky, sneaky. Bots should all be off. Okay. You guys being off seems really helpful. Only turns off some of them though, it looks like. Hey, friend. What's up? So they're saying if you go inside any of the buildings, the Paris police will just permanently aggro on you for the rest of your stay, or only if they detect you while you're in there.
The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
If there's anything else of interest here, I don't think there is. And then JC got turned into giblets. Gray chic.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police. The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
Clear the streets.
Oh, this guy again. You just shooting at me because of the violence? I guess I understand. Sorry to do a violence near you, my bad.
Clear the streets.
I do like the idea of the missions having different, like, factions. It's kind of cool.
You found the club. The only one to stay open during martial law. They've hiked up the cover.
And Vent Terrible.
If you want to find out if Nicolette is inside.
Is the upgrade in one of the buildings here other than the club? Because I'll go look for it. I do want to, even though the game doesn't track it, I'm trying to avoid killing innocents, so... Not even to the right part of the mission yet? Okay, thanks.
La Porte de l'Enfer. Resistant members aren't the only ones fond of
Interpol is looking for JC Denton.
Watch your back.
Icarus found you. Run while you can. I really like the path of this game. I've definitely played games like this where you start on the side of the law and then get turned against it, but I don't know, something about the tone of this game works better for me. It's not constantly pulling away to show cutscenes and news reports and stuff. You just kind of get the sense through newspapers and terminals what's happening with JC in the public's eye anyway.
$300 credits.
300 credits?
No thanks.
You are not our first choice of customer either.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Get out.
What are you doing?
Just chilling, you know, chilling out, hanging out. Actually, how many credits do I have? I don't think there's too much else I want to spend it on here, since he does aggro me when I get in there. Maybe I can sneak past him via using stealth or something to grab the key.
300 credits.
Here you go.
Here is a key. It will be valid for this evening only.
Don't want to cause a bunch of problems.
Busy night, huh?
Please, keep your weapons concealed.
Pretty lady, huh?
Hi, baby. What's your name?
JC.
Mysterious. Want to know my initials?
Love he just says
How about you tell me
JC.
something about the people who come here.
Anything you like, cutie. 20 credits.
Sorry.
I love this place.
What will it be? A snack for 10 credits? Wine for 120.
Know the name Nicolette DuClare?
What do you want with Miss DuClare?
A private matter.
This club has good security. You try something, you won't be arrested. You will be dead.
I'm a friend of hers.
She would have told me to expect you.
Never mind.
I don't like the idea that... So, like, this game has an interesting relationship with, like, social checks and social encounters. But I don't think I've seen any other game feel quite like this one, where it's like there's not really that much in the way of talking to other characters. And there's not, like, a speech skill. And there's not, like, really a dialogue morality system for the most part. It's cool when it does happen, but I guess most of the games I play that even bother to integrate, like, dialogue with player choices tend to go way harder on it. It's like they've already designed the system, so they may as well make it way more robust than what's in this. And I think it kind of works being less robust in this game.
So?
You know her?
I know her name. I know that her mother called her Angel.
You know her mother? It's a friend of her mother's I need to find.
Angel. That would make her a fallen angel now, wouldn't it? You must be after Everett.
Yeah, Morgan Everett. How did you guess?
What makes you think Nicolette would betray one of her mother's closest friends?
I helped her friends from Silhouette. Chad will vouch for me. I'm after the people who murdered her mother.
You are an assassin or something?
How straightforward he is.
Necessary.
Go out behind the club. I will talk to Nicolette and perhaps she will meet you there.
Everything is satisfactory, I trust. We remodeled the upstairs. You may have noticed. Many customers.
Get down!
Have a light?
I don't smoke.
What's your name?
I'm a little busy right now.
Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm out of money. Have any spare chits?
How does someone with no money get into a club with a 300 credit cover charge?
My friends work here.
Then you must know all about the place.
Oh yes, I used to work in the office. I could tell you anything. How about 200 credits? I could give you the code to the safe room.
Oh, there's a safe room?
Sure.
It's just a little room with a keypad back where the offices are. The code is 1966.
Thanks.
Chad's dead.
Do you think they get away with not making the levels feel like real spaces, but like the impression of a real space? Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. I like that. It's funny. Is this just where the guy is on the way out, or is it a different room?
You like the nurse, eh?
The nurse on the platform? She's all right.
You stay away from her. Camille is a good woman.
What am I then? Bad?
I said stay away. That is all you need to know.
Okay. Must be somewhere else I haven't seen yet. Went there.
Go, cat, go!
This must be it. Did she say it was 1966? That's pretty good. I'll get some of my credits back. Yeah, I appreciate that they went to the trouble to do that stuff. It's cool. So thermoptic camo identical to the augment camo, just that it uses up an item. Doo-doo. No, nothing to panic about. Everything's fine. Just a normal sound to hear. Oh, right, I have a sword out. That probably doesn't help. Four picks is a lot. Assume that goes into the little office. Okay. Okay. See, the only way to dodge cameras is that one specific upgrade, I guess.
Can I ask you a question?
If you want Renault, he's in the bar at the hostel.
Great. What would I want with Renault?
You aren't who he was going to hire? The professional thief?
I'm flattered. She decided not to show?
I am Nicolette. I will help you simply to make trouble for Majestic 12. It's true, they killed my mother.
Nicolette. Do you know why?
She was an Illuminatus. The only people MJ12 has ever feared are the Illuminati.
Stanton Dowd said they had fallen for power.
How do you know Dowd?
I met him in New York.
A trusted friend of my mother's. Yes, the Illuminati are wiped out, but Paige still fears Morgan Everett.
Where do we find him?
One of my mother's many secrets. We'll have to look for clues at my family's chateau.
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Page was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is the foundation of power, and that would make Everett his most dangerous rival.
But Everett's the one in hiding.
Both the Illuminati and MJ12 believe that the most intelligent or enlightened human being will inevitably gain power, ultimately seizing the eye in the pyramid and creating the world for everyone else. Kind of secularized version of natural law.
Page has a trained army to protect him.
He is still vulnerable. Much of his power comes from secret laboratories, meaning the right person could reverse engineer his whole power base.
Let's hope you're right, and that Everett is everything you say he is.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You trust the guy in the helicopter?
That's Jock. Don't worry, he hasn't let me down yet. Come on.
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it. Oh shit. Gotcha. I see Gunther there? I thought I did. Alright, Future Mars said there is an upgrade in the Chateau level, so keep an eye out for it. This game is great. Enjoying every minute of it. It has aged really well. I have nothing but positive things to say, really.